Okay, this lesson is titled The Color Purple. And I really couldn't make up my mind at first what I wanted this lesson to be about. I've had about 10 different ideas, and I keep changing my mind. But then I came across this, which is your twister project for New Year's. And your mother posted this photograph to Facebook, and so I came across it and I thought, oh, that is so interesting, because it takes the thing that you created for Twister and it turns it into like a painting to be looked at as if it was a work of art that you might hang on the wall. And so then I was thinking about various things about this, like that you could talk about. And what I really noticed is how all the yellows are very slightly different. There's very slightly different tints. And the reason that happens is because of all the colors, yellow is the most sensitive color. And the least little addition of a different color, that yellow will give up its identity to another color immediately. And so you see, all these different yellows arise from, it's going to sound like I'm criticizing you, but I'm not. When you don't rinse out the brush, there's a little paint left in it, and you go to do yellow, and you get orange if there's a little bit of red in it, or you get this. Now what did I put in there to get that? I put in a little blue into the yellow, and blue and yellow together make a green, but it's always a dirty kind of brownish green that those make. So what I want to talk to you about specifically is what we call the primaries and the secondaries. The primaries are, just a minute, red, yellow, and blue. They're called primaries because you can't take other colors and mix up blue. No matter what any other, if you mix orange with red or orange with green or blue with green, no colors mixed together make blue. Blue is singular by itself. Yellow is singular by itself. Now, these are the primary colors. The secondary colors are the colors you get when you mix the primaries together. So consequently, red and yellow make orange, like that. Red and blue make purple, and blue and yellow make green, a very nice green too this time. And this lesson specifically is going to be about purple for two reasons. One, the first reason is because it's your favorite color. The second reason happens to be that it's also my favorite color. And if you look at that painting that I gave you, that's in your study room, the purple one, the entire painting is done in purple. But what is limited about it is that there's only one tint of purple. And remember this painting, which I did for your color assignment of tints, and you said, Richard, you left out purple. So now I went back and I put purple in. Here, here, and here, and I bordered it with purple. But here again, when I added purple, I must have been in a hurry because it's only just one tint of purple. And this assignment is about all the various tints that you can get if you consider purple as a a spectrum. In other words, a graded system all the way from red to blue, all the tints in between, and adding white, lighter and darker. So let's take this down, put a panel to paint on, and do a painting of tints of purple, starting with a basic central tone, like this. That's for starters. Now we'll add to it a little red and bring my purple over to the reddish tint. And then a little more red. And then yet more red, but still with a touch of blue in it. Now, I'm going to rinse my brush out because I'm going to go in the other direction and make tints of purple tending toward blue instead of red. So here's my purple with a little white in it. And then a little more blue and a little white. And then usually the sky goes at the top, and so it's interesting to put a lightish blue at the very top to make it a little landscape-ish. But still toward purple. Now I'm going to add red to that. Now the most exciting and interesting part of this painting is where my purple, according to me, where my purple became almost red. And I have an unfinished place, and I'm going to repeat that here. Well, now, my painting is basically done. It is a purple tints painting, not forgetting to use white, so I can get, not forgetting to use white, so I can get lighter shades of purple. But I did not use black, because these purples tend to get dark anyway. One last thing about this painting. What I like about this is the geometries. Circles. In real life, these are parallel lines, but photographed from an angle, parallel lines become a parallelogram. But straight lines and circles are the thing that my abstract painting doesn't have. So I'm going to add geometries to this to make it a little different, to make it a little more like this. What geometries will I use? Well, I'll go in the kitchen and see what I can find. Okay. How about that? All right. these purple circles come from? From that. So I'll title my painting Variations on Twister. And your assignment is to do a purple painting. That's it. Do a purple painting and show it to me on Friday. Talk to you Friday.